after I had the reactions to my first draft, a lot of them were comments that I also felt similar reactions to when I watched it after editing it and thinking about it. A lot of the comments were regarding the length of the shots, and that having them that long, it didn't add anything and it only disengaged the viewer. And I wanted to have it more short and snappy and to have it more direct and clear cut to stop disengagement. The name, I showed different people different drafts throughout, but I was experimenting between Exposition or Unforgotten. Unforgotten was the one I had in my first draft, but the ones I showed people, I changed to the Exposition because I didn't like Unforgotten as soon as I watched it through the morning after editing, the couple mornings after my first draft. And a lot of people were also saying, which was worrying at the time, that this idea that there's no sense of direction of where it's going to go, and that this is an opening sequence which is going to lead on to a much longer film. And with the repetition of the shots at the beginning, it just seems like a standalone unit, which was worrying because I didn't see how I was going to, with the shots that I had, that I was going to develop it into more of an opening sequence which was leading on to something, because there's no ideas which intrigues the viewer of like, oh, what's going to happen next, what's going to continue on after this. It just seems like a standalone unit of someone finding pictures and going to the park. So this made me reconsider my entire idea in total, because I really wanted to respond to feedback, and this was common throughout everyone. So I thought I was going to have to go back to the drawing board, so I was going to do that after this. Some people also said that a lot of the shots were very shaky, the zooming and zoom outs, which I also felt, but I needed to have that reiterated back at me to realize they were far too shaky to put in. And because I'm trying to mimic a real product, a real drama opening sequence within my budget, because I didn't have the resources to have to create the smooth zoom in and out, it was better just to have static shots, or less of them at least, to try and to stay to the maturity of which I was trying to achieve. People also found the music to be slightly too repetitive, and the melody, just far too repetitive. So they suggested that I maybe look at different songs, which has more of a story through the melody throughout the song, because this one was just far too repetitive, and they found it rather irritating while watching it, and it was hard to focus because of the loud banging of the notes. So I also took that into consideration. I took all these things into consideration, and on each one I tried to improve it and to further see how I can improve my product as a whole by changing certain and adapting different things within my product.